Imagine waking up every day, only to relive the exact same day again and again, like time itself is frozen. At first, you'd think it's a blessing. Free time, endless chances. You could waste money, do whatever you want. But after a while, that excitement fades fast. The thrill disappears. So, you might start looking for more reckless fun. Gambling, crime, or crazy stunts. Because none of it has any real consequences. Every decision resets. There was a guy who literally jumped out of a plane, hoping to escape this endless loop. But every single time, he'd just wake up again. Same place, same time, 7 a.m. Sharp, the 7th of July, 2020. In a bar, a guy named Wen tells a girl, "I've been living the same day for 1,000 years. She's like, "Are you seriously using that wild story to flirt with me? Come on." She doesn't believe a word of it and calls his bluff. He insists he's telling the truth. He claims he knows thousands of languages and has unbeatable hacking skills. He tells her the reason he's flirting with her is because no matter what happens, everything resets tomorrow anyway. He could sleep with her or do literally anything and it wouldn't matter. Time would rewind. He's been chasing her, or maybe even spending time with her, for 1,000 years. She tries to text her friend for help, but he interrupts her and says he already knows what her friend will do. She won't come. Surprised, she asks how he could possibly know that. He says her ex just got back in her life, so she has to stay with him. She accuses him of making it all up. He points at the clock and says, in exactly 9 minutes and 13 seconds, her phone will ring. She gets up, fired up. If it doesn't, you're dead. Right after that, some random guy bumps into her. He grabs her wrist, being all creepy, and tells her she just hurt him, so now she owes him a drink. She tells him to let go, but he keeps trying to drag her closer. He insists she chill and have fun with him. That's when Wen steps in, still rocking his dog print pajamas, and says, "Hold on you, come here." The creepy guy turns around, annoyed, and throws his cigarette at Wen. But Wen doesn't move, and the cigarette completely misses. The guy goes for a punch. "You little punk," but misses again. Wen dodges, and then lands a hit right on the guy's chin, sending him flying. Then another guy comes running in, yelling, "How dare you hit my man? You're dead." Wen stays calm and says, "Is this how your brother taught you to act?" The angry guy pauses. "Wait, you know my brother?" Wen's already on the phone. "Yo, Z, your brother's starting stuff. If you don't want this to turn into an international mess, keep your guys under control. I'm not joking." Wen passes the phone over. The guy turns pale and quickly apologizes. "Sorry, bro. My bad. Won't happen again." The crowd nearby starts murmuring, "Please, apologize, man." Wen casually says, "I'm in a good mood today, so I'll let it slide." The girl is stunned. Who even is this guy? And right then, her phone rings. Exactly when he said it would. She's floored. He just calmly says, "Told you. Let's go." Still unsure, she follows him to the parking garage. She points at a car. "This yours?" Wen replies. "Nah. Wait, are you stealing it?" she asks. He just shrugs. "Won't matter. Tomorrow, it'll reset anyway." Curious, she decides to tag along. "You're really gonna let a pretty drunk woman head home by herself?" she flirts. He shoots back. "Sorry. I don't like girls who wear that much makeup." Offended, she wipes it off and says, "How about now?" He smirks. 9 out of 10. Then he tells her he's taking her to his place to prove he's not lying. She agrees, but warns him, "Try anything, and I'm calling the cops." He just laughs and drives home. The next morning, he wakes up, only to notice the lawn's damaged. That's weird. Then the same girl from last night shows up and demands, "Didn't you say time resets? Then why is it the 8th of July? Wen looks at the clock. His face goes pale. Wait, what? The 8th of July? He rushes to the bathroom in a panic. She knocks, annoyed. "Seriously? You're hiding in the toilet now?" But Wen is freaking out inside. This isn't a dream. Time is moving again. "I'm free." An assistant suddenly appears in front of him. The host has passed the Millennium Test. Reincarnation system activated. He checks his stats. 10,158 mental strength points. The power to control time and space. 35,000 time reset credits. And over 1,300 maxed out skills. The assistant explains. Each time he locks the timeline, it'll cost him 1 point, and the price will double every time. He realizes this power is insanely dangerous to abuse. But still, with the sheer number of points and skills he's built up, driving, fighting, cooking, marksmanship, he's ready to put them to use now that he's free. Outside the bathroom, the girl asks if he's okay. He opens the door with a huge smile. "Best day I've had in 1,000 years. She's like, "Whatever." Suddenly, bam, bam, bam. There's a knock at the door. "Open up! You stole our boss's car! You're dead!" The girl peeks through the peephole, sees a group of gangsters. "You idiot! You really did steal someone's car!" He says, "I didn't think today would be normal. I didn't expect consequences." She's furious. "You have any idea who you messed with? He's one of the most dangerous guys in the underworld." Wen stays calm. He's not that impressive. His backstory's full of holes. His parents got beat up by some third party, and he went berserk. Got locked up for 3 years, and after getting out, made a name for himself in East China's criminal world. She asks, "Why would you provoke someone like that?" Wen winks. "That's nothing compared to the fact I used Li Gang's name yesterday. If we don't handle this right, A ton of people will get hurt. She's panicking now. What are you gonna do? Easy, he says. System. Reset time. The screen blinks. The 8th of July, 2020. Reset complete. -1 point. Then she snaps at him again. Explain what's going on. Wen rushes her. No time. Get dressed. She bites his finger. You're just trying to ditch me after last night. He explains. That car I stole? It belonged to someone dangerous. They're coming here. I'm trying to protect you. She flips the script. You clearly don't know who I am. If you did, you'd be begging me for help. He pulls her in, whispers. Just like you begged last night? Her cheeks flush. Oh, you jerk. I should let them kill you. Wen just shrugs. Nah, I know someone who can fix this. A woman with a big, generous heart. Cut to them speeding through the city. They're being tailed. The guys behind are armed with heavy-duty Texas-style weapons. She's freaking out, but Wen is smiling. This is the fun part. She begs him to slow down. He laughs. If they catch me, I'm dead. Suddenly, someone gets a call. It's from Wen. Hey, just a heads up. You've got a traitor on your team, and if you keep betting on the wrong person, you'll lose everything. The girl on the phone is startled. Who are you? How do you know that? He calmly replies. I've got my sources. Let's meet in person in 30 minutes. Your office lobby. Meanwhile, the girl riding shotgun is panicking. We're surrounded. Wen grins. Nope, watch this. He pulls off an insane drift that even the guys chasing them can't believe. What is this? Is this guy a race car driver? Eventually, they reach her place. She's stunned. How do you even know where I live? Wait, never mind. You'll just say, I've lived for 1,000 years again. She gets out and compliments him. You drive like a pro. Where'd you learn that? He answers. Trial and error. I died a bunch to master it. She giggles, a little flustered. Stop lying, and don't get any ideas. I'm not calling you. As he drives off, she yells, That bastard embarrassed me all night. Then she thinks, wait, how did he even know where I lived? Did my friend set me up? She dials her. Half an hour later, we see a woman named Li Rubing, a high-level entrepreneur in Dongyi City with a tangled family history. Her younger brother is a feared figure, powerful enough to shake up all of East China. Wen arrives, thinking to himself, she's stunning, and the kind of woman I've had some very intense, complicated experiences with. She tells the man next to her to leave the room. Clearly, she already knows who Wen is. She lists off his details, his high school sister, his parents, even their simple background. You're good, Wen says, impressed. You found out all that just from my phone number? She rips up the info sheet and stares him down. You seem normal, but if you know about that bet, then you're not who you say you are. So who are you, really? Wen leans in. Let's just say I'm not average, and I know things, like who your traitor is. Give me 10 million, and I'll tell you everything. She slowly slides her hand under her desk and pulls out a gun. You're not leaving here unless you explain yourself. Wen casually pulls out the magazine from his pocket. Looking for this? She freezes. How did you? He smirks. I removed it from under your desk. Intelligence, remember? I'm not here to hurt you. Just trying to do business. To lower her guard, Wen hands over a black invitation. This is from the God system. I mean no harm. She keeps staring, skeptical but curious. Then tell me what else you know. He begins. You're the eldest daughter of the Li family. Growing up, you always felt you had to prove women could outdo men in business. But no matter what, people only saw you as your brother's shadow. Your mom always supported you, until she divorced your dad. Then she started dating awful men and pressuring you to marry Ding Haolong. You tried to escape that fate, faked 3 boyfriends to avoid him. She listens, frozen. The first guy ended up taking his own life. The second, locked in a mental ward. The third is in prison for life. Now, no man dares approach you. To gain your freedom, you and Ding made a bet. Whoever built the most successful business in 5 years would win. But he's cheating. He planted a spy in your company from the start. On your launch day, that guy will destroy everything. She's already grabbing a checkbook. Tell me who the traitor is. Right on cue, someone knocks and enters with documents. Miss Lee, I need you to sign. Wen immediately grabs the guy and slams him into the desk. It's him. The man protests. What are you talking about? Wen stares calmly. Explain the 5 million in your Swiss bank account. 5 million? That's nonsense. Wen takes his phone and calls Ding Haolong. The call connects. Yo, did you get the info I asked for? Wen hangs up and tosses the phone at the traitor. Li Run walks over slowly. You made a fortune under me, and I never complained, but I didn't think you'd sell me out for just 5 million. The guy panics and slams his head against the floor. I didn't take the money, but there's something you should know. Wen interrupts. Don't fall for that. Your mom didn't want you to marry Ding, but Ding told your grandfather to push the idea. That guy's lying to get your sympathy. Rubing sighs. Get out. I never want to see you again. The traitor quickly escapes. Wen watches her. I thought you'd end him. I didn't want to dirty my hands. He'll end up in the river anyway. Then she eyes Wen again. Honestly, you might be working with Ding too. That guy was just a scapegoat to gain my trust. Wen scratches his head. You're way too paranoid. Fine. I'll make it simple. Let me be your fake boyfriend. She raises an eyebrow. What? Ding cares a lot about image. If you're with someone else, especially someone like me, it'll shake him. And hey, if I survive this, that's proof I'm the real deal. She warns him, I've had 3 fake boyfriends already. All 3 got wrecked by Ding. Wen shrugs. If people want to climb up in life, they've got to take risks. Besides, being with you, that'd make life very interesting. She points a weird gun at him. A silver, ice cream maker looking device. You're bold, I'll give you that. If you weren't so young, it'd be a waste for you to die like this. Not scared? If you really wanted to kill me, you'd call someone else to do it. You're just bluffing. Why should I be scared? She blushes. You're different, fine. Let's get a couple's photo. Snap. She holds it up. Look how cute we are. Wen knows she's only doing this to rile up Ding. She smiles. From now on, you're my boyfriend, and my personal assistant. I'll have someone register you. Great, he says. Now, about your brother. I know all about his clubs. Wen leans in. Everyone knows about the clubs, but East China SE Crown? That place has crossed the line. Celebrities, officials, billionaires, shady deals. The investigation started 3 months ago. That network's going down within a month. She gasps. This affects my entire family. He nods. It's not just your brother at risk. Your whole family could be dragged down with him. She eyes him carefully. You sure about this info? Don't ask me. Go check yourself. The scene cuts to the East China SE Crown Club. In one of the rooms, 2 men are talking. One of them is the owner of the car Wen stole. He's pissed. That punk stole my car and used Mr. Lee's name like it's nothing. Does he want to die? The other guy adds, why would he know my number or anything about my rally? Suddenly, Lee Hutai, the infamous eldest grandson of the Lee family, walks in. Doesn't matter. Find that brat and bring him to me. I'll kill him myself. Then his sister, Lee, walks in. Hutai tells everyone to put out their cigarettes. Sis, why are you here in person? She smiles. I want to introduce someone. Wen walks in and hands the car keys to the guy in purple. Sorry, borrowed your car yesterday. Here's the key. Purple shirt guy freaks. Wait, this is him. This is the guy who used your name. Hutai glares at him, ready to explode, but Rubing grabs his ear. Respect him. He's your brother-in-law. Everyone's jaws drop. Brother? In-law? Hutai panics. Sis, not the fake boyfriend trick again. Why this guy? Give me one reason. Rubing narrows her eyes at Wen. It's your fault. I'm not feeling well these days. Wen whispers, aren't you adding a little too much drama? She shoots back. Afraid Ding will kill you? He shrugs. Nah, but your brother does. Looks stunned. Hutai spirals. Is my sister pregnant? Is this the baby daddy? He's not even good looking. He's like 20. What is happening? Trying to stay calm, Hutai asks, how'd you two meet? Wen answers, 3 months ago, during university intern recruitment. Rubing blinks. Wait, I really did do that. How does he know? Hutai keeps pushing. Only 3 months and you're dating? Really? He glares at Wen. Didn't you have a girl with you yesterday? Rubing is caught off guard. Wen quickly explains. That woman is Wang Qingkang, daughter of Mu Saihai, the owner of C Biomedical Group. I actually saved her from your brother yesterday. If I hadn't stopped him, you'd have a much bigger mess to clean up. Even Rubing is impressed. I didn't think anyone could put my brother in his place. But this guy, he just did. She turns to Hutai. We didn't come here for family stuff. Someone above wants to shut down your club. Hutai laughs. Impossible. I've covered every angle. I'd know if something was wrong. Wen cuts in. You shouldn't have filmed that blackmail video. And your connection to Cha? You should have cut him off. Rubing glares. Still talking to Cha? I told you he's bad news. Wen adds. Your sister's right. Cha betrayed you. He's blaming you for everything and saying it was all your plan. Hutai is shocked. How does this guy know about my secret dealings with Cha? Who told you? Wen smirks. Don't worry about that. I'm here for her, not you. If something happens to you, she'll be upset. Hutai snaps. If you don't explain yourself now, you're not walking out of here alive. Rubing tries to calm him down, but Hutai rants on. You're clearly lying. Wen stays seated. Only a few people in China know this. 4 months ago, Lu Bu was transferred to East China's police as deputy director. He's heading the Entertainment Circle investigation. Some of his agents are in your club right now. Some undercover. Some collecting evidence. He slides a list of names across the table. Hutai shouts, Notify everyone, arm up! He hands the list to his guy. Check these names. The man runs off. Rubing looks at her brother. You'd better hope he's wrong. Hutai glares at Wen. If this info's fake, it's on you. Wen just leans back, chill. So how much are you willing to pay to fix this? A few moments later, the guy returns. All names confirmed. He was right. Hutai slams the evidence on the desk, face pale. Damn it. How did you know all this? Wen replies, calm as ever. If they start making arrests now, it's already too late for you. So, what's your move? Want to end up in jail? Or play smart and survive this? Hutai gulps. All right, what do I do? Wen leans forward. First, apologize to me. Hutai, pissed but out of options, lowers his head. I'm sorry. I just thought you were messing with my sister. Wen thinks to himself. About time. I'm family now. Treat me with some respect. Rubing cuts in. We're family. Help him. Wen responds coldly. He didn't treat me like family until now. Hutai switches tone, desperate. Of course I do. I'm sorry, all right? Please help. Wen smirks. For her sake, I'll give you a plan. First thing, kill Cha. He knows way too much. If he's alive, none of this will work. He usually goes to Villa 17 in Lotus Pond Manor. He hangs out there with his mistress and drugs. An overdose would make his death look natural. Hutai is sweating. You're intense, bro. That's a solid idea. Wen continues. Second, the police evidence is with Lu Bu. You can't touch him directly. He's too powerful. But there's a safe hidden at 2 Willow Street, Unity Ave 3, room 500. Master bedroom closet. Safe password is 571. That's where the case files are. Burn them. Quietly. Hutai is stunned. You even know the password. Third, Wen says, you need to come clean to your grandfather. Tell him everything, including your shady ties with Cha. The Li and Ding families have been at odds for years. If you don't get in front of this, your family's name gets torched. Hutai nods slowly, overwhelmed. Okay, got it, Wen adds. And last, burn your own club down. Hutai chokes. What? Just a little fire. Enough to make headlines. That way you can say you're shutting down for renovations and dodge suspicion. Rubin grabs his ears again. Did you hear all that? Hutai's eyes bulge. Yes, please stop twisting. His phone rings suddenly. He answers, and his face drops. What? You lost 2 billion? I'm coming now. He looks at Wen. I gotta head to the casino. Something went down. Wen casually responds. It's Shang Wangjun, right? Hutai freezes. How do you know that? Cut to the casino. A blonde-haired man is celebrating. Another win! What a day! Hutai arrives, tense. The blonde guy greets him smugly. You don't mind that I won a little, right, Mr. Li? Hutai shrugs. That's pocket change to my family. The blonde guy grins. Your best players went up against me and got stomped. Guess luck's on my side. Wen shows up next. Mind if I join? The blonde guy eyes him. This guy instead of Mr. Li? Wow, you're really scraping the bottom of the barrel now. He turns to Rubin. Does your boyfriend even know how to play? She shrugs. No clue. The blonde guy laughs. Gambling takes experience. You gotta read expressions, predict patterns. I bet this kid has none of that. Rubin leans closer to Wen. You sure you can handle this? He grins. I can beat any casino in the world. She smirks. Okay, show me. Wen doesn't even look at his cards. The dealer flips an ace. Big hand. Wen starts with 500k. The guy across him folds. Same with round 4. Then 8. Then 15. Round 21. Wen wins again. Rubin laughs. The guy you hired is losing steam. The blonde guy, confident, replies, this is strategy. Let him win a few, then crush him. He recalls their conversation. I let people win early to read them. But as the game continues, Wen keeps raising the stakes. 1 million, 2 million, without even glancing at his hidden card. Everyone around is getting nervous. The blonde guy thinks Wen's got a pair of kings at best, maybe bluffing. So he shoves all in. Wen matches him. All in. One of the spectators, a bespectacled man, interrupts. This is too small. Let's add another 100 million. The blonde guy laughs. 100? Nah. Let's go 200 million. Let's make this real. Wen calmly points to his card. The guy immediately gets nervous. He only points at his card when he's got a monster hand. It's probably an ace. The blonde guy folds. You're too eager. I fold. Rubin laughs. We all know his card is an ace anyway. Wen flips it. A 2 of hearts. The table erupts. What? The blonde guy slams the table. You tricked me! Wen shrugs. You fooled yourself. I've been checking my cards secretly from the start. I only acted like I wasn't looking to bait you. I wanted you to think you had me figured out. You thought you knew my habits? Please. I was in control since round 1. Hutai cheers. Yes, Sean, you're broke now. Hope you didn't borrow all that money. The blonde guy stutters. Wait, you can't just take my money and not let me leave. Wen eyes him. There's one more thing. He asks the table for a knife. Someone hands it over. Hutai looks worried. You sure you know how to use that? Wen demonstrates a few slick moves. What do you think? He walks over to the bespectacled guy, grabs his hand, and flips over an ace of spades. You cheated. You swapped this in before round 15. Thought I wouldn't notice? The whole room gasps. Even the blonde guy is like, wait, you cheated? The glasses guy tries to calm things down. It's a misunderstanding. Wen applies a painful herb to the guy's hand. You know the rules. Then he hands the knife to Hutai. Your call now. Just not inside the clubhouse. As they leave, Rubin asks, doesn't hurting someone make you feel anything? Wen replies, not really, and keeps walking. In the car, she crosses her legs, catching his attention. I didn't expect you to be such a beast at gambling. Thanks, he says. But hey, don't forget to pay me. She teases. All you care about is money, huh? Wen looks to the side. We're being followed. She whispers something to the driver. Lose the tail. Wen can tell. The stalker isn't after her. It's after him. He grabs her hand. Don't be scared. I'll handle it. She blushes. Is he holding my hand on purpose? Later that evening, they head to a restaurant. She offers, you did a lot today. Let me treat you. He smirks. You sure your rivals won't think I'm a threat, sitting with you? I want people to see us together, she says confidently. Just then, a man approaches. Hello, Mr. Lai. Here to eat? She smiles. Yes, my boyfriend wanted Cantonese food. Wen's eyes narrow. He knows this guy. Mr. Hun, connected to a rival business. As Mr. Hun walks away, Rubin starts explaining who he is, but Wen cuts her off. I know him better than you do. She's impressed again. All right, Mr. Genius Businessman, Wen replies. I just don't think everyone here is as friendly as they seem. She agrees, especially the women. That's when another woman walks up. Wow, Rubing, you're 27 dating a guy in his 20s? What's up with that? Rubing clenches her fists. Watch what you say. Wen stops her. Let me handle this. He turns to the woman. You look familiar. Did you used to work in a nightclub? Her face turns red. How dare you? That's a lie. Wen calmly adds, it's not slander if it's true. Plastic surgery can't erase the past. She panics. How does he know about my old job and surgeries? Rubing is stunned. Your info network is better than I thought. Wen smirks. Falling for me already? We haven't even hit the good part yet. At that moment, the woman's husband arrives. What's going on here? She runs to him, whining. Honey, he insulted me. The husband glares at Wen. You humiliate my wife. You insult me. This won't end with just words. Wen replies. There's someone else who can settle this. The husband snaps. I don't care if you're with Rubing. That won't save you. Wen says, I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about A Huang. Everyone stops. Rubing blinks. Even I don't know what he's talking about. Wen pulls the husband aside. I've got 2 stories. The first one is about your wife. Wen begins. 10 years ago, your wife was convinced by her boss to work at M Club. That's where she met a rich customer. Someone with major personal issues, including infertility. She saw an opportunity. She went and got full facial surgery, changed her name to Lu Keku, and got pregnant a few months later. The child? Definitely not his. But she bribed a doctor to fake a paternity test. And since you were desperate for a child, you believed it. Mr. Lu frowns. And you expect me to believe all that from just your story? Wen leans in. Your wife's cousin works at your company, right? That's not her cousin. That's her lover. They were together yesterday afternoon. You can check the security footage if you don't believe me, or just ask her. But if you want her to admit it, you'll need to play smart. Mr. Lu walks back to the table, calm but sharp. Keku, were you and your cousin working at the office yesterday? She nods. Yes, of course. He says, that's odd. He told me you two went out to meet a client. She stammers. What? No, we were there the whole day. Oh wait, actually, we did leave for a client meeting. Came back at like 2 or maybe 3 p.m. Yeah, just work. Talk. He slaps the table. Enough. You really thought I wouldn't find out? Keku turns pale. Wen and Rubing watch in silence as Mr. Lu fumes. Get out of my face. I'll deal with you later. Turning to Wen, he nods. Sorry, you had to see that. Rubing adds. It's fine. It had to be said. Mr. Lu sighs. All I wanted was to have a child. I didn't think I'd be used like this. Wen gently places a hand on his shoulder. You do have a child. Mr. Lu's face lights up. What do you mean? Wen smiles. Remember I said I had 2 stories? He begins again. There was a young couple, childhood friends. They fell in love and planned a life together. But one day, the man got rich and left her for someone else, stealing all her money. What he didn't know was that she was pregnant. She had the child alone. Out of shame, she cut ties with her family and raised her son by herself. Told him his father had died. That child grew up, built his own life and family. He has a wife now, and a daughter too. You have a granddaughter. Mr. Lu's eyes well up. What's my son's name? Wen responds. He took his mother's surname. Did she remarry? Mr. Lu asks. Number. She lost trust in men. She stayed in Dongyi. She knows you're rich now, but never reached out. Too painful. Too proud. Wen pulls a slip of paper from his pocket. This is her address. Whether or not she forgives you, that's on you. Mr. Lu clutches it. If I can win them back, I owe you. Rubing watches, impressed. He's got people lining up to return favors. This guy's building an army. Later that night, Wen steps out of Rubing's car. All right, see you tomorrow. But she stops him. Wait, he turns. Yeah? Without saying a word, she walks up and kisses him. After a second, she pulls away. That's for Ding Haolong. He's probably spying on me, so this will drive him insane. Wen chuckles. That your first kiss? She narrows her eyes. What kind of dumb question? He shrugs. It's just, the technique was pretty bad. Jerk, she mutters, blushing. He just laughs and waves goodbye. Meanwhile, back in town, the first girl from the bar is talking to her friend. I'm starving. Let's eat. Her friend frowns. We're not going anywhere. We have to catch that creep. The girl sighs. But I want to see him again. Her friend snaps. You've been brainwashed. He's a total weirdo. Just then, they spot Wen walking nearby. The girl stands up. There he is. Her friend yells. You lied to her. You're disgusting. Wen calmly replies. If I'm such a bad guy, why'd you come looking for me? She reaches into her bag, pulls out a taser. Try anything, and you're fried. He raises his hands. Chill. I'm just unlocking the door. Before she zaps him, he says, your boyfriend is cheating on you. The girl freezes. What are you talking about? Wen continues. 4 days ago, he went to Donghai. First stop, his side chick's place, Unity 2, Fan Road. Then off to KTV with his boys. Yesterday, he ran out of cash. That's why he came crawling back to you. She stares at him. How do you even know all this? Don't take my word for it. Call him. Ask about the 110K in your drawer. She dials. Hey babe, where are you? He replies, at home. Check the drawer in the bedroom. Is the cash still there? I'm not sure. I'll let you know in like 30 minutes. She throws her phone. I'm gonna kill him. Wen grabs her friend before she runs after her. You came all this way. Might as well come in. She pouts. Put me down. I can walk. He's already carrying her inside. Carpet's vacuumed. Place is spotless. Next morning, she's groaning. You jerk. I didn't even get sleep thanks to you. Wen tosses her something. My number. If you want to talk again, just don't wait outside my house. As he walks through the city, he senses someone tailing him. He calls a number. You sent someone to follow me, huh? Come meet me at training. We see him later practicing combat moves. He's mastered every fighting style, but his stamina still needs work, considering the enemies he's made, especially Ding Haolong. He knows danger could come at any time. Soon, someone shows up. It's Wang. Wang used to be a nobody, but with some help and connections, he climbed up and now controls 90% of the entertainment industry in East China. Wang smiles nervously. Yo, Wen, about that guy following you. It was a misunderstanding. I only sent someone to protect you. Wen's face stays blank. Rubing's brother doesn't know you did that. He's protective. If he finds out, you're screwed. Wang starts sweating bullets. Wen leans back. Relax. I'm not going to tell him. Wang exhales, relieved. Thanks, bro. Wen adds, I don't want to be friends with you, but if I ever need manpower, I'll ask. Of course. Anytime. Wen thinks to himself, having backup like this could come in handy. Just then, his phone rings. It's Sun. Wen, come quick. It's an emergency. Wen calmly replies, I'm on my way. Wang hands over his car keys. Take mine. Consider it an apology. Wen grins. Thanks. I'll take good care of it. He drives over to Rubing's company, where she's clearly frustrated. She can't come to the press conference? She asks someone on the phone. Is her condition still that bad? She hangs up and sighs. Wen walks in. What happened? Our spokesperson. Ding, that new gen singer? Car accident. Wen frowns. Yesterday, I exposed your traitor, and today your star gets hit by a car? That's not a coincidence. Ding Haolong is breaking the bet rules. Rubing scowls. That rat. Wen offers, need help? I can find a new spokesperson. You? You think you can just casually replace her? Wen smirks. What if I got you T. Manning? Rubing laughs. National level actress T. Manning? The same one who won the 100 Hosts Award and broke into the global scene? She's filming overseas right now. She's got deals with huge cosmetic brands. There's no way she'd take our offer. Wen steps closer. Don't believe me. Let's bet. If I make her sign a contract with you tomorrow morning, you owe me. What's the bet? She challenges. If I lose, I'll give you 20 million. But if I win, you pay me 20 million. And no getting jealous later. She huffs. Jealous? As if we're not even really a couple. But she's blushing as she says it. Wen smiles. Great. Let's shake on it. He walks out, already dialing. Hey, I need a favor. Cut to an internet cafe. A group of sweaty gamers are grinding on League. One guy greets him. Wen, these are my guys. What do you need? Wen replies. Boot up, legendary city lord. Go to server 3, just launched at 5 p.m. Use the name King of Ha. Meet me at the Newbie Plaza. They log in. Wen immediately drops a ton of cash on their accounts. 4 hours later, they're steamrolling level 120 bosses like they're nothing. Dude, this is insane. These drops are god tier. Someone says, we spent over 8 million already. It's pay to win paradise. Wen grins. Only 2 guilds are left. Us and Dragon Slaughter. Time to trigger phase 2. He announces, all members, get ready for the City Lord battle. They rally at the plaza. Swords raised. Buffs activated. Suddenly, the leader of Dragon Slaughter himself appears. Level 9,999. He approaches Wen. Wow, you're the famous King of Ha? Spent a fortune just to play? Wen smirks. You'll win. What? I said, you'll win. Then Wen turns to his guild. Everyone, log out. The Dragon Slaughter leader panics. Bro, what? Don't quit. We finally got a match. I spent 10 mil already. Wen holds back a laugh. Sorry, bro. My woman's in trouble. Her company lost their spokesperson. I gotta go help. The guy pauses. Wait, you need an actress? Say less. I got people. You want T. Manning? I got her number. Wen waves it off. Yeah, sure. Hook it up. The guy shouts. Yo, I'll be in East China soon. Let's meet. Wen logs off, and the guy instantly texts him. Bro, I'm serious. Let's link up later. We have the same last name. Must be fate. Wen gets the address from the guy and heads straight there. He arrives at a luxurious estate where a chubby man in his 40s greets him with a firm handshake. You must be Tyrant Ruler Chang? The man asks. Wen nods. Yeah, name's Wen. The man grins. Do you know who I am? Of course. Wen answers smoothly. Leshang, second son of the Lei family. Leshang pours him a drink. So tell me, which family are you from? What's with the secrecy? You scared your enemies will find you? Wen smiles. Relax, boss. I don't belong to any powerful clan. I'm just me. We met by chance. Leshang raises an eyebrow, silently thinking. He's hiding something. I'll figure it out eventually. Leshang continues. So, I heard you have a woman problem. You blew millions on that game. Why not just hire a spokesperson? Wen sighs. Someone's targeting her company. I didn't think they'd go so far as to hit our spokesperson with a car. Leshang slams his drink. That's messed up. What's the company? Symphony Fashion. It's in the cosmetics business. Leshang leans back, surprised. Your woman is, Li Rubing. He laughs. Man, why didn't you say so earlier? I thought you were from the Lei family. But if she's your girl, then I get it. Her ties to her family are messy. Wen's phone rings. It's Rubing. She sounds annoyed. You really used my 10 million for a game? He replies, I can't explain right now. But how about this? If I win the bet, you'll kneel and beg me for mercy. She hangs up, furious. Lashang overhears the whole thing and blurts out, Wait, was that Li Rubing? Bro, are you serious? Wen nods. It's just a little couple drama. Don't mind it. Lashang pours another drink. You're crazy, but I like it. So tell me more about this bet. Wen lays it out. Her company's new product is launching. She gave me full control over the press conference. If it all goes smoothly, I win. But if anything goes wrong, I lose and have to become her little lapdog. Lashang slams the table. What kind of man would back down from that? Ding Haolong's playing dirty? Him. Wen smiles. Exactly my thought. Lashang pounds his chest. You've got guts. You're doing this for her, and I respect that. I'll help you. He immediately dials someone on his phone. Yo, take a vacation and come to East China. I got a gig for you. A cosmetics endorsement. Don't worry, it's a quick thing. Just show up. Wen watches, stunned. Wait, did you really just get T. Manning on the phone? Lashang grins. She's on her way. The deal's done. But don't get too excited. Her appearance fee isn't cheap. Wen thinks to himself, I was planning to trade info on Lashang's past to get his help. But he did all this without asking for anything. A true bro. Lashang leans in again. Serious this time. We were meant to meet, brother. I'm older than you. So, from now on, just call me Shang. Wen replies with a smile. Maybe fate brought us together more than you think. He sends Lashang a message and says, Here, this guy will tell you what really happened to your car accident 10 years ago. But act fast. He might skip the country. Lashang's face darkens. That accident? It was the worst day of his life. He remembers vividly. A truck slammed into his car at a crossroads. He barely survived. His wife didn't. He spent 3 months in the ICU. The only clue his PI gave him was that the driver worked for his brother, but the man disappeared. With no proof, he had to swallow the truth and play dumb. Now, 10 years later, a breakthrough? Suddenly, one of his men bursts in. Boss! We confirmed the guy's identity. Got his address, too. Lashang nods slowly. Wen, I'll go take care of this first. But listen, you ever need anything, just ask. You're my brother now. Wen watches him leave and smirks. 2 days into my new life, and I've already got 2 powerful brothers, but now, it's time to cash in on that 20 million, and maybe even get that sweet kneeling apology. He calls Rubing. No answer. A text comes through. I'm in a meeting. Wen laughs. She's clearly just dodging me. The next day, he's driving around when he spots a stunning woman on the sidewalk. Sui Qingyin, known across East China as the most elegant, obedient, and flawless woman he ever met in a previous life. Wen thinks, Sui Qingyin, you were unforgettable in my past life. Since we ran into each other, might as well flirt a bit. He waves. She stares for a second, then raises her window, ignoring him. Wen shrugs and sends a text. Seeing you in real life, even more beautiful than on television. You dare be a bright moon? It's a secret phrase, something only she would recognize. Within seconds, she replies. If you enjoyed the story so far, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Yume Recap, and stay tuned for the next video.